The king served us faithfully, but now the king is dead. Long live the new king. We will find out what it is together, Bertus. I think it's maybe somewhat rains like. Oh, I need to do the other capture for this, don't I? Yeah, there we go. We did mention Valkyria Chronicles in the list, Slug, yeah. New cycle begins. Oh, do I want to do a drawing tablet for this? Probably. It seems like we're mostly just worrying about a couple of decisions here. We'll mix up how my wrist is being utilized. If it'll work, which it probably will. The last game I played was decent. Just kind of light adventure game, hidden object sort of gameplay that didn't entirely mesh well with the narrative, but the narrative was reasonably impactful and decent. My lord, I'm your new counselor. I was appointed to this position after you had sacked and executed your former counselor. I have some good news and some bad news for you. Which would you like to hear first? I mean... is this just how we're going to start this off? Or do we take the bad news, and then if we have an additional option, we then execute because they gave us bad news? Seems like this is probably not very beneficial to our success. Are we going to try to be as successful as possible, or as silly as possible, or just kind of play it by ear? I mean, there is a certain, like, I don't know, pride in trying to do well in games blind the first time for me. That's a thing, but that doesn't mean we have to, like, try to adhere to that. I mean, the bad news. The bad news is that the former king has been killed and his palace has been occupied. But this means that you, my lord, will soon become the new king. Not bad, awful, are we at war? And we're... Exactly, my lord. We need to get ready for the invasion. Although nobody knows when the horde will attack, remember that war and defense are not the only options. That is not a good D in that font. Not a good D. Options panic. Alright, options. My duty is to tell you how to rule successfully. Would you like to learn how to play the game of choice? I suppose. Ruling a state is quite easy. You have to make decisions which will reallocate resources. That's the army. The army is required to go to war and to control your people. If at some point your army gets too small, we will be either conquered or revolution will break out. Another important resource is food. People do have some food stocks of their own. However, if food supply is insufficient and you have a lot of mouths to feed, revolution or cannibalism will be inevitable. Okay, so we got 75 bombs. Money rules the world, everybody knows that. Therefore, another resource which you should also bear in mind is the gold in your treasury. 35 cents. The lack of faith leads to immorality and sins. Cultists killing your people is probably not the scenario you would want to unfold. It's certainly not the best one. People will judge your decisions, my lord. They may have food and a place to live in, but this does not guarantee their happiness. Keep your people entertained. They shouldn't think about hardships too much. They say that plague has broken out in the north. The best way to keep you safe from the disease is to take care of your court physicians and town healers. I'll be counting days starting from now and put them down on the coat of arms. It is necessary for my lord to know how many days have passed since the former king died. We need to wait for your coronation. And here's the first issue on the agenda. The citizens of the nearby towns have arrived at our castle's gates. They want to found a village close to us in order to feel safe. They say living without a king is terrifying, but accepting new citizens is a great responsibility. Will you let them do it? Just kill them all. I'm not sure the music exactly fits, but it's kind of good. More so than I was going to expect for this game. Alright, bring them in. Cost us some food, gives us some happiness, and now we've got a village over here. The new citizens have founded a village. The people are grateful. This has increased the overall happiness and cost of food, yes. We have some extra labor resources now. What would you like to build? Hey, chocolate cake. So, raises money, raises military, raises question mark? Probably not that linear. Can I actually, like, click on this? Okay, we can bring up our village. Click taxes or invest in the development of the village. Oh, okay, we can do things here. Peasants are more likely to pay taxes in gold, but can also pay with food or other resources. So I can invest doctors or money or food to get happiness and stocks. Thanks, Terabang. Who needs food? So we have one investment. Lets us collect better taxes in the future. +1 question mark. Right, give me a sawmill. Sawmill will help us collect lumber. You can manage the sawmill manually. Yeah. You have 3 workbenches which need to be moved between rows to process wood. Would we have to, like, do this mechanically or something? I thought I was just making decisions here. Like cutting off branches, slicing logs, and constructing furniture. The workbench is to correctly process the wood. We could just get $3 by trusting the steward. Or we can ruin everything. We'll just trust the steward for now. It's okay. Some strange peasant with a glass in his eye is asking for your audience. He looks like a jester and talks strangely about some kind of heresy. Something about changing the world. Your believers may not like this. Do you want to let him in? Let's hear about the heresy. My lord, my name is Steimer. I'm an inventor. My task is to make your life and the life of your vassals easier. With the help of my inventions, of course. Let me visit your castle in the future to suggest new projects. Okay. Oh, you will not be disappointed. Great lord. I will prepare my first draft and return to you tomorrow. The sun is going down. Good night, my lord. You had a fruitful day today. Good morning, my lord. Some citizens would like to come into your throne room. They want you to arbitrate their dispute in court. We also need to strengthen our defense line. What will you choose? Have a ball. Zapper, yeah. Maybe this is just to play with a hoop and ball, yeah. Cup and ball action here. Let's get a little more defense right now. Let's punish soldiers. This third option is just like be an ass a tyrant at every opportunity, basically. Alright, let's build a tower. Oh god, that cost all of our money! Alright, fair enough. The tower with the gates rises high above our valley. Even though the enemies can theoretically simply get around it, I should say it does look impressive. Oh, well. Be that way. Wait, the effective investments went back down to 0. Not very clear on how that works. Your Grace, this is my first project. You know what paper is, but it is expensive and is used by monks for religious books. What if I told you it was possible to make special elite soft paper so that you and other lords can clean themselves after the toilet? No. Let's get some bidets. Like, bidets are clearly better technology than this. Get out of here with your toilet paper tech. No. I will try to think of something more interesting for you, my lord. I'll be back in a couple of days. Wait, we're already sleeping? So does this happen automatically, or do I need to, like, click this each turn? Let's see. Or did this already go up by 3? I don't remember. I'm just gonna hit continue to see what happens. It didn't go up over the course of the day, so we might have to do each of these manually. Good news. We can protect our village. I thought it was protecting the sawmill. It's like, okay. I need the money. Let's sell the lumber. Only 15, okay. More gold. Our scout has come back. The horde of savages is very close. May the one God bless us. I know it's not a good time, my lord, but children started disappearing from the town. Looks like a monster is foraging in the woods. This music with this situation is amusing to me. If we don't take care of the problem, we may have some big problems in the future. We could call the Beast Slayer or send our soldiers there. I mean, if we have a dedicated Beast Slayer, probably send the Beast Slayer. Good afternoon, Lord. I'm Theron. I hunt monsters. On my way to your castle, I saw a werewolf's trace along the road. Is that why you've called me? In order to hunt down the beast? Execute! Alright, sure. Well, Lord, based on the werewolf's traces, it's huge. Beast hunters don't work for free. It will cost you a fortune. Convince. All the lords always raise the alarm if their children have been kidnapped, and they ask for help, but when it comes to helping their people, it's no longer a matter of concern. Call a coward. Quite often, Peter, yeah. I mean, I want to pay you a small amount rather than a fortune. Is that okay? I am low on gold. If that's true, you could pay me with something else. $5. That's too funny not to pick. We have nothing to talk about. Everything over here went down. The horde will be here anytime soon, apparently. So the main garrison to our new tower and repel their horde's attack there. I mean, do I have reason to suspect they know what they're doing? Probably. So, sure. Defend the tower. Do it up. Let's see if the counselor is trustworthy. The armies will be sent... Oh, you were saying something, but apparently it auto skipped the text. You can see them on the horizon. It looks like they're going to storm our tower. Seeing this army, I don't think the tower will last long. My lord, the tower's been destroyed. The soldiers gave a fight but retreated when the tower fell, as you had ordered. They are now on their way to the castle. Many peasants managed to escape from the burning village. Now all that's left of their buildings is embers. Nevertheless, many people have lost their homes. Some of them lost their loved ones too. What do you mean, nevertheless? That's following. It's not a separate thing. Well, well, well. Greetings. Oh wait, that's the jerk. Well, 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 greetings to the lord of these lands. It was quite hard to reach you. Many fine warriors were killed. Your fighters earned their respect in battle. However, you were wrong when you decided to fight Kalahar in a fair fight. Learn your lesson in next life. The spirits of the Shadowlands are pleased. From now on, Kalahar will be the only one who decides the world's fates. Will you end your life with dignity like your fighters did, Lord of the Land? How about a deal? Look, Kalahar, would you like to be a big shot? You can't negotiate with Kalahar, just like you can ask spirits for wealth or beautiful maidens. This is your last lesson to learn. We even, specifically, bolstered our defenses at the start. After being offered a deal, Kalahar had a good, hearty laugh. For a moment, it even seemed that he would let the king go. But that was but a quick illusion. The king was beaten to death by sharp stones, and his death was followed by a glorious, huge orgy, apparently? Sure. Fate number 17. To be determined, Tiffany. Give me the good news. Awful. I'm here to help. Panic. Nope. I mean, there wasn't really much downside to having citizens, so allow it. So we could do sawmill fence, or we could do mines. Let's just try mines. Move the miner using the arrows. Each new cell can give you gold or metal, but can also bring down the entire mine. Okay. I mean, seems like a very straightforward op then. So is this going to be a left or an up? Can I go back down? No, I can't. Okay. Mine collapsed and took part of the miners with it. I didn't actually see what went down. I guess happiness, probably. Alright, well there's the inventor. Make the majestic. I will dance and tell jokes. Making the Majester did make the religious sects happy. Defense. My swords. I mean, that wasn't particularly better than the tower. In many countries, knights throw a glove in the face of an opponent to challenge them to a duel. Considering how much a knight's glove weighs, sometimes such a challenge can replace the fight itself. I'm just gonna say not funny, but no punishment. Not funny. The cat, apparently, would like to be in the room. I would not like to sleep yet. We have some good news. How about some armor? Up to 76 this time. Oh. So, kind of feeling like executing the counselor's stone is the correct option. What the hell is this? Excellent! Armor will make our army stronger and will minimize casualties during the battle. Oh, sorry, sir. What? Why? Why was he laughing horribly? Even though our soldiers are not good at fighting, they're wearing new shining armor and holding fine, sharp swords in their hands. There's only one tiny thing left. They need to learn how to walk under this weight, and the victory is ours. Hey, Shirachisa. I mean, we got a little money, and we could also pay them in food. I don't know if we care. I mean, maybe we care if we live through the fight or something. I mean, it's metal swords, basically. In which case we care about it more than gold, question mark? But this is relevantly more likely to hit something. Oh, that hit sword anyway, okay. It's actually going up as we go, but it would probably then all go down at once. One diamond's not even enough to make a sword out of, though. You need 2 diamonds for that. Oh, was the rock sparkling in advance? How do we feel about going left? Okay, that's all. It was only 1, but that's probably good enough. All right, that's good enough. We got some more on our combat from that. Oh, maybe that actually follows Cathartic. Like, I mean, given that they specifically said the previous line, like, the baseline assumption here would be that we lose some of our guards. Basically, like, we're losing guards or we're losing food/money, right? And I kind of feel that's still most likely the case, but we can try it. Yeah. But we're just gonna lose anyway. Because we lost 10 soldiers there, yeah. So it worked as expected, unfortunately. We can also just try attacking, but that seems harder. Considering all three, really. Yeah. We'll just defend the castle. Counselor not super happy about that. Everyone has been destroyed. Yeah. Kind of surprised happiness didn't drop more than that, but... Yeah, no, it's still not good enough. Stay silent. Okay. Technically a different death for some reason. I guess because we didn't protect the village at all. Cat, what the hell are you doing? Why are you biting me? Not nice, cat. The inhabitants of the Shadowlands consider having your head pierced on a pike the most honorable and humane way to die. Maybe they wanted a deal this time. How can we turn this into not a fair fight? That is the question. I mean, we didn't expect them to attack so soon to begin with, and we still put a big focus on defense, and it still wasn't enough. Alright, well... I suppose that means we need to execute the counselor. Your Grace, we have executed the previous advisors you requested. I'm your new counselor, the twin brother of the previous advisor. Please do not execute any more advisors. They're in short supply. Hey, get there. Okay, yeah. Thought it might take slightly longer than this. The king executed his advisor again, or rushed through the lands, apparently. There were no more willing to take the post of the kingdom. The king could not receive news about the kingdom, and it quickly fell into anarchy. Hey there, Wood Splash. Not bad. Are the citizens a weakness? For a bit. Minor discontent, nothing too serious. So this was not actually related to the other. So Sawmill fence? Although we don't have a village to protect anymore anyway, so I don't know that a fence is gonna... Like, what the hell's a fence gonna do? Castle isn't doing anything. I don't think the fence is gonna help. I don't think a market's gonna help either, for that matter, though, so... Like... I will try it, though. Engage in commerce and collect taxes. Is the secret toilet paper? Is that the secret? Doesn't really seem like... I'm just gonna kick them out. And you did the right thing, my lord. Such people have no place in our kingdom. The laws of the universe are eternal and submit only to holy lightning. Plow, a sword, and a bow have always been in the hands of our peasants and soldiers. Changes are dangerous and sinful. We can look at royalty. The court jester won the throne and dies with the young prince. You interact with anything else here? No, just that. Is there a secret in here somewhere? Alright, Dolph the 53rd. Remembered as a skillful liar holding in fear the whole kingdom, and the king secretly served as leader of a secret evil organization. Peasants were unhappy with his actions and tried to poison them. They died being crushed by a collapsing wall during a siege. Tarek the Lonely. The court jester won the throne and dice with the young prince. He acquired the throne without bloody intrigues and inheritances. Tarek fell the most ordinary death. He got buried and immediately disappeared somewhere in the wing of the castle referred to as the Heel. What? How is vanishing without a trace the most ordinary death? What? Richard McConnell III. The first Richard was a druid working for the environment. The second was an ironmonger and helped to make the first chariot. The third was a spoiled brat who only served to put down the proletariat. History records that Richard McConnell III was murdered via a mob with a lariat. King Ozina the Vengeful. The reigns of this queen were not long, but memorable. Under her reign, the borders of the land expanded to their current size. Her death came from a poisonous kiss, for she was very lustful with men. That is what her enemies caught her with. King Tyler fought a long and grueling war to take the throne. The day of his victory, he held a massive celebration to mark the start of his reign. He died that night, drinking himself to death. Okay. Is there, like, anything else I can interact with? Oh, probably Mahalik, yeah. Well, actually focusing on defense didn't seem to really matter, so maybe just hold a ball. Now it was not the best time to have a ball, taking into account that a horde of foreign savages is about to attack us. But who am I to thwart you? You should know better. We've spent a considerable sum on the feast and roses. Who shall we invite to the ball? Ambassadors. Even though meeting the ambassadors does not seem to have had any positive effect, improving diplomatic relations in the future will definitely be beneficial. Alright, completely wasted the day. Good. Good news. Some overseas traders. You can buy weapons or sweets. Get a week just having a look at the prices. Don't buy anything unless it's an emergency. Alright. But I mean, like, well, there's no stocks for sale here. But maybe buying stonks from the village would be another thing we could do that would do something. So I mean, this does let us get like. How much, like we can basically sell everything and get 150 soldiers or something. So that is a thing. So, I mean, I guess. Like, how much? Oh, did it cap it up and then it let me keep selling? Gross. So that should be about 10 higher, I guess. Maybe the overseas ambassadors will help. Wait! Okay, let in the overseas ambassador. Greetings, Lord. I'm Andreas, an ambassador of His Highness Azaleus V, also known as the Glorious One, from the Kingdom of Azaleland. We have met at the ball. Of course. It is a pleasure to hear that you remember me. His Highness Azaleus has heard a lot about Kalahar's horde approaching your castle gates. If this castle is burnt to ashes, there will be nothing left between Azaleland and the horde. His Highness would prefer to avoid this scenario. His Highness Azaleus could bring his army to our common border and thus to fight in the battle. Our enemy's army will have been weakened by the time it reaches you, but you'll have to pay a high price for that. When the time for coronation comes, you must renounce your claim to the throne and become His Highness Azaleus's vassal. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that soldier's probably caps at 100 also. I mean, I wish this was at 100 though, because I want to see like if that made a difference being at 100. Before accepting this, right? This very much seems to be a blind choose your own adventure, trial and error sort of thing more than a more varied experience that I was kind of expecting. I mean, I'd kind of like to see if like 90 does anything, but sure. This is probably the path forward, but we don't really want to go forward if we already threw all our money in the garbage can. So it's kind of dumb. Like this prompt highly implies that this is our route forward to me. So that means execute. Oh geez, we are choosing the manner of execution. Let's it could just be a clean execution, sure. The highest our fight had been before was 75. We made some enemies. What the? How do we have time for a guild of thieves and assassins to be in town instead of the invasion happening? Esteban El Rese, the king of thieves. They stole some family jewels. Caravans. Okay, so building the market made the thieves come. Sure. Nothing. Alright, they stole 3 of our last $4. Bribed a guard. Alright. Wait, run's an option now. Run! Okay, well. The king was too cowardly to confront Kalahar-Ard's army, or he left his castle. He could never again regain power after that. Became a useless tramp that no one needed around. I mean, that's by far the best ending yet. So it's just, and like, I guess like the fact that it's so linear feels very weird with this introduction, right? Like, this all being the same. Okay, I was about to say, but now the game is skipping ahead on that front. So right as I'm complaining about it, the game's acknowledging that, and okay, that's fair. It's fair. We'll become a vassal state then. Okay, it doesn't loop. Oh, we see at the top. Okay, so this needs to hit the trees. I mean, do we just move them all together, though? Because unless the, like, when we cut a tree, it spits into one of the other conveyor belts or something. Oh, okay. Wait, no, we want nothing to hit that. Because the furniture's already done, right? Oh, no. Did that one work? Yeah. Oh, I did it too soon, really? Also, it was the wrong one anyway, but, surprised that, hit. Because it was, like, solidly past it as far as I was concerned. Yeah. Oh, we needed to go down one more. Okay, well, we got 2 gold. It's weird that already processed cares are coming down the assembly line, but... Okay, give us some projects. All right, 15. We might be able to sell our toilet paper overseas. It's weird because, like, theoretically the supporting army will be enough, and we don't need to bolster our army very much anyway. So maybe just do that. And just lead into that? Alright. Give me money. Hey there, itty bitty. Everything is terrible and we're going to always die. That's basically everything. We might be able to not die by becoming the vassal of another state. So let's try that. Oh, but I'd also get ready for a battle. So maybe we still needed defense on top of it. I still don't really understand the point of this. Like, we can get stonks. Sure. Alright. We'll protect the village. I'm starting to think we need to do like all of the military things, but and the ambassador. That's kind of what I was expecting, itty bitty, but it seems to be a lot more linear than that. Sure, we will beg this time to be slightly different than to say farewell. Sure. If you think about it, death by fire is not so bad. Compared to slowly boiling inside a cauldron of abyss. There's a lot of weird phrasings in this game. Hey, Krima. Yeah, Peter, I mean, Long Live the Queen is actually very linear, too. And it's not randomized, like, you know, like Reigns or whatever, but it, is actually, like, an interesting world of intrigue. Like, it's, and, like, there's some real tension in the skill checks that's pretty, interesting. I mean, I guess you could say that, Chrono, but, I guess fixed. We could use the term fixed if you prefer. The, actual mechanics of Long Live the Queen are kind of bad, because there's a lot of complexity that doesn't bear, like, isn't worth existing, I guess. The complexity is excessive for what value it adds to the game, but yeah, I really liked Long Live the Queen a lot. Rogue Lord, so they had a weird, aggressive setup with their, like, how they interfaced with creators, Raven, in a way that definitely was off-putting. Where they'd basically be like, well, you should try the beta, you should try the beta on stream, and you should stream the beta. If you stream it before this date, you'll get a permanent key. And that's just so counter to how it works with anyone else, and they messaged, like, so many times that it felt very weird. So that was a bit off-putting. Oh, yeah, the old tab out. But for those that haven't seen Long Live the Queen, you can see I guess that's the only one we actually have fully edited up on YouTube there, but got that one edited, and the rest of our playthroughs are on Twitch here still as well. But yeah, I mean, when the standard is to, you know, give a creator a copy of the game to stream if they want to or not, like try to put this extra restriction on it where, okay, you've got to stream it right now if you want the full copy of the game, and it just felt very, very weird. The stream title I put was specifically a nod to a line from Long Live the Queen, by the by. Yes, the angry Elodie voice was good. That might have actually been the first time we used that voice, I think was Elodie. And then we ended up kind of using that voice again for Isla and Chrono Trigger. And Lula kind of had that voice as well. Not quite the same, but... So... how much do we care about playing more of this? Interestingly, another thing on Long Live the Queen was that it was actually kind of harder to die than you might expect. Like, it was fairly difficult, like, blind to have a full run, but Death wasn't quite around every single quarter as much as I first thought when I was playing the game. And the next game, well, you say that like I had another game planned. Well, see, Reigns is at least like randomized, and you kind of feel like the experience is a little different. It's still like got some overlap there, and I can see how that can fall into some of the same camp, but it, for better or for worse, it was less like a just like arbitrary choose your own adventure situation. The music in this game was better than I thought, though. Like, I might actually seek that out. There is this as well, for whatever that's worth, but... Rending mode is unpredictable and can be harder to survive. Weird.